What up, guys? Today we are here in another live stream because we got a new season teaser. It should show up after one game, then it should refresh. But this is the current teaser. I gotta make sure my screen's up real quick, so don't mind that. That's weird. If I refresh. Okay. Hello. Okay, good. Yeah. So my mic's up. Everything's working. That's good. Yeah. But this is the teaser for the new season. It's coming out August 7th. I can't lie, the new season sure does look really cool. Hopefully this doesn't end up like Chapter 6, Season 1, or Galactic Battle. That's all I really hope for. Hope for. Sorry. Cases I don't think I got the license. Then let me get that. Yeah, but it should be pretty interesting. Cause this season's gonna have a panda skin in the battle pass. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. That sounds like the worst idea that anybody could have came up with. Why have a panda skin in a bug invasion battle pass? Like, sure, let's just add a. I'll make a Build a Bear or whatever in the battle pass. I'm gonna hate on that one, but the new teaser does have like another skin in it, so play some girl. I didn't really girl. I'm only saying that it did correctly, obviously. Girl. Okay. I mean, the girl skin definitely does look better than the boy skin, though. I'm not gonna lie. My aim is top 40k. Okay. There we go. Yeah, but it definitely does look super awesome. So you can set that correctly. Does that one also have 41? But I kind of want to see if I just pick that up for nothing. But yeah, Hopefully the new season's good. And Death Mouse is coming out. Apparently. I saw a streamer using it. It isn't already out in the item shop or something. What's on me? Are you gonna talk about that angle? Because I know for a fact if I was there in that situation, my shotgun would have done like 20 damage. But GG, I guess. Maybe I need to restart my game or something. It's not really popping up right now. I gotta see something. I'm gonna get my phone now. I'm gonna look for the teaser. Then I'm gonna put it on the cover so that you guys can see it.
Like icons for Fortnite Chapter 64. Here are the icons that were in this image that we just looked at.
I'm not gonna lie. Fortnite did not really do good on the panda skin. I mean, they definitely did somehow make it match the theme a bit more, but not gonna lie, could have been so much better. The girl doesn't look bad though. Looks like a skin I would wear once or twice. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of looks like Wreck though. You know, that season that everybody hated. So I'm not really sure what to say about that one. I'm gonna be Ant-Man. I feel like he matches the Balloon Invasion theme, if you know what I mean. You know, instead of adding a panda skin, they could have added a comic book Ant-Man. Which I'm not gonna lie, I feel like a lot of people would have liked that a lot more. Or is that just me? Like, don't get me wrong, if that skin's tier 1, sure, I'm gonna wear it for the years. But I'm not gonna wear it. Really, though. The skin kinda sucks. Although it does confuse me why they're adding all these skins, which I'm not really seeing match the theme. I get why the collab will match the theme, but well, actually, there's one collab that I don't get. I was never really into Power Rangers as a kid. My friends were. Well, I'm still am a kid, but younger. My friends were into Power Rangers, so it's kind of like I was always into like the other shows. I just watched other things than the other things. Like, I can care less about the Ninja show Lego movie or any of it. I just didn't really care for those. The shows that I were into were always on like Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon. So yeah, but Fortnite will be adding Power Rangers. That's pretty interesting. Although I do got one thing to say. If they actually did fight like some bug creature, would you mind putting that into the comments? Because I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what Power Rangers has to do with bugs. Wow. Neat. That guy wasn't playing around either. Yeah, but I'm very interested in what's going to happen next season. And how they're gonna put this along with the story. I really hope this location changes for little box cards. Or maybe Pump Tower and Demon's Domain especially. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, it seems like a location that would change next season. Okay, GG's, but that much damage with a green outlaw. Like, I never even knew a green outlaw could do that much. Uh, I'm still waking up a little bit, so if I'm like stuttering or something, don't blame me. I woke up at like 10. I haven't been streaming a lot, been sleeping a lot. I mean, I haven't been doing update streams either, so I guess I kind of took a little break. But I'm back. I've had better. Like, the thing I really hope though is that the season doesn't end up being so bad, you know? Because I'm gonna be honest, the season looks like it has some pretty hopeful things. I mean, we're getting a new AR, some new double minigun type thing. Wait, the one that actually looks annoying. Yeah, one of those weapons look really annoying. And the AR looks good. It looks like something that you would want to use. And they even exposed a new location. Kiss your mama goodbye and get your boots on. Look around. We're going and okay. I just got one question though, right? First we're fighting. First we're talking about demons. Then we're talking about robberies. And then it comes to Star Wars. And then the Death Star hits the portal that is slowly lighting up for some reason. And then all of a sudden, right, we come to Chapter 6, Season 3, when for some reason, this happens. The Kraken event. Like, don't get me wrong, I like this season. This season was pretty fun, but the updates were pretty bad. If there's one thing that I disliked about the season, it was just the punk. I mean, it's only really that. There was a few seasons that I disliked but still played because I got the battle pass. So there's no point of actually just not playing it, you know? Alright, my lobby's so real right now. It's just like, I'm not really sure how to explain it. But the updates were bad this season, but the actual season is good. If that makes sense. So I might have gotten bored of the season, I'm not gonna lie, because nothing really happens in the update. I don't really play OG a lot, because I'm not a big fan of it. Like, don't get me wrong, I never played in Chapter 1. I started in Chapter 2, Season 4, so I started about halfway through Chapter 2. But even then, all the Chapter 2 seasons that I played were actually pretty good. The one that I had the hardest time, though, was Season 7. I still really like that season, though. Chapter 2, Season 7 was a great season. It really was. It's one of my favorites. But so is Chapter 5, Season 4 with the superhero team. Well, the Marvel team. I mean, the Star Wars themed season wasn't a bad idea, but don't get me wrong, the TIE Fighters, Darth Vader, like, they were cool at first, but then they just got annoying. Because, I mean, we only went from Star Wars to superheroes. That's not anything at all. But I definitely did expect a lot more from the season. So I'm really hoping that they do a lot with Fortnite mirrors and stuff like that. I'm just gonna live at that house over there. But I do think it's kind of weird that we're gonna get a bug invasion theme, and I'm very curious how they're gonna do the skins for that season. That's what I'm very curious about. And apparently Peacemaker might be making its way into the Battle Pass. For some reason. No, it doesn't really seem that relatable to me. I did see though that the first season of Peacemaker was based off like fighting some bug insect kind of type thing, so I guess that makes sense. But gonna be honest, he seems more like an Iron Drop skin. Especially because we're also getting Power Rangers in this season. And I even saw a reply to Fortnite, a reply to somebody's comment saying it's morphin time, and then somebody in Fortnite, like an Epic employee or whatever, replied. I mean, of course it's cool, you know, but I feel like, how do I explain this? I'm not gonna say Power Rangers is a bad idea. Of course, there's things that they could do with it, but if you're gonna put multiple skins from Power Rangers into the Battle Pass, that's gonna be really bad. Like, okay, sure, they did do it in Chapter 3, Season 2, with the Marvel, but Power Rangers, I'm not sure how that's gonna go. I'm gonna be completely honest. Because those skins could end up very bulky and very unuseful for competitive players and players that want to like see your actual screen instead of seeing some bulky printer. If you know what I mean. So it's kind of like I don't really expect the Power Rangers. I'm not really too excited about that. Because apparently they're gonna add like some skin that actually looks bulky. So I wouldn't be surprised to see people not using that skin. But they are gonna do like some Tommy Oliver skin, I'm pretty sure it's called. Yeah, like guy from Power Rangers, Tommy Oliver. It's gonna be his tier 100 skin apparently. And for some reason, right? If they decide to put the best skin at tier 1 again, I'm gonna be actually putting that. Yeah. Like, I get it, but then you have nothing to look forward to in the Battle Pass. Because if I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure if I really like the season's Battle Pass. I bought it because I normally buy it every season. But I'm not gonna lie, there definitely is better seasons than this one. Because the updates were pretty bad. So this season for me, it's probably like 5 out of 10. So what I mean is that it's playable, but at the same time, since the updates were bad, it made it pretty bad. I mean, there's some things in the Star Wars season that was fun, but even then, that season's like a 3 out of 10 for me. Flawless, I'll give that like 7. Because if I'm gonna be honest with you, the vaults got really boring at some point, and we were just needing a new season. Hunters was trash. Completely. Actually, now that I think about it, I'll give Lawless an 8. Because that was probably my favorite season this entire draft. Or maybe it was the super. But I might be dramatic when I say this season was a 5 out of 10. Because in reality, I don't think it actually was. I'm not sure what I would rate this season. All that I know is that I like it. I mean, I like the superhero theme seasons. They're fun. They normally bring like a bunch of collabs, stuff like that. Could be excessive. Yeah, but I've seen better seasons. I'll not be lying. And apparently they're gonna do a lot for Fortnite mirrors next season. So stay tuned for that. Apparently it's starting on October 3rd. Which is a bit early for Fortnite's schedule. But I'm gonna make it work. For Halloween. And honestly, I'm not complaining. It honestly seems like a really good idea. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, right? I get so annoyed seeing all October, I'm just waiting for Fortnite mirrors. And then it happens like by the 20th. So that only gives us 10 days to get free rewards and stuff. So it's kind of like, how do I explain this? All that I could say is that I've seen better. Okay, I definitely seen better from Fortnite. But like for me, I wouldn't quit this game because of the season or something. I'll quit it because of the community. Okay, because don't get me wrong. The community's a bit hungry. It's like the scenes and stuff. I'm not gonna lie. Like, sure, we've seen better things in Fortnite. He's gonna get inside. I thought. Yep, I know. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I know I might complain about the players a lot, but that's because a lot of players like the game of me. It's like, okay, I get it, okay, there's good players and you actually want to stand a chance against them. But if you actually want to stand a chance, like, play practice matches, but, you know, don't be annoying to all the other players if you can't beat them, you know? I get that it's in the game and you want to use it. And I'm like that too, I'm gonna be honest. It's kind of like annoying to see players complain about a weapon or just be spamming the weapon all the time. Which I definitely see competitive players' points from it. And it is annoying, I'm not gonna lie. But I do see them being very ungrateful instead of just trying out the weapon. Because people like it so much, why don't you try it and see how it works? Because I feel like that's definitely going to happen next season with this season. I'm not going to lie. Well, I'm not going to quit this game because of players and what they're using. That's like, you know. I'm going to use this to stop with me. But seeing Chapter 2, Season 7, and how good that season was, I won't be surprised if this season ends up in the same direction. For people who didn't like that season, I'm sorry, but man, it's my opinion. And I really like that season. So seeing this theme, I liked it. Especially because of the invasion theme. But the only thing I'm confused about, like, I know the collabs are supposed to represent bugs, but at the same time, it makes me kind of wonder, you know? 'Cause I wonder if you know what it means. Because, sure, yeah, this season wasn't the best, for sure. But Chapter 2 Season 7 was really good. So, I have high hopes for this season. Because normally they make the battle pass follow the theme, and I like that. Don't get me wrong, I like the fact that they make the battle pass match the theme of the season. Like how they did with the Marvel season, and Galactic Battle, Wallace. And how they may contribute to the storyline. So, sure, the storyline might be messed up, but you're slowly fixing it. I can see it. I mean, you gotta give this new guy a minute. The new owner. Epic. Don't get me wrong, Donald must have retired. And sure, it was better with him. I'm not gonna lie. Running was doing better, but I'm able to give this guy a chance because, not that he's bad, but that's my personal opinion. because I have high hopes in this guy. Okay, I think that he could do more. What I mean by that is that I'm not saying he's bad. I'm not saying like anything bad about him. The thing that I'm trying to say is that if we wait, he's probably gonna get better, and eventually we're gonna like season a lot more as the history of games moves on. Because everybody's complaining about the new Fortnite box. The new owner of Fortnite. Everything. Because, I don't know about you, but I think he's doing a decent job. There's a few seasons that I didn't like. I'm not gonna lie. It's because of the weapons, though, and not because of the... What is going on? Why am I hearing this from... I... What's going on? Sorry, just gonna kill me in a second, but... I know it's not really gonna do anything, but... No, just to have it. Good. But next season, it looks really fun. And I'm willing to try it. Fortnite's still a very good game. People just underestimate it. Okay? People quit because their friends quit. Sure, Fortnite's fun with friends. But if you think about it, I'm not saying that Fortnite's boring. But I will say that the game's gotten a bit more... How do I say this? Like... So I'm not trying to say it's boring. I'm just trying to say it's more competitive. More actionful. And that's the reason why it's boring. Because some casual players are not able to win because of competitive players. Which, I get it. I mean, I really do. But they have ranked for that. They rank too competitive for them, so they pay cash. But that's understandable too, to be honest. Oh, he's out. They really messed that guy right. I'll be right there. This guy had a lot, dude. So I honestly understand why that guy would have ran away right there. I mean, he has exotic and mythic. That's medallion. They're gonna die. I think the one dude might, but nope. Nope. Let me jump. I just gave that guy a gonna try to launch me into the storm, I think. He's camping on him. That's the thing. If I go up there on the zip line, he's gonna beat me. What was that there? With the knuckle. Yay. Win. You know, it's like I'm still having fun, but it's not the feeling gone. The winning feeling is just gone. Because that wasn't really challenging enough for me. I don't know why. Maybe it's because all the more competitive players are always playing ranked. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, there's still a lot of people playing Fortnite. The game's not dead. It's just there's more people playing other modes now. Like, look, 26, almost 27K playing 1v1 with every gun. 102K playing reload. 10K playing the pit. 3.8K playing mini game box PvP. No, people barely even play that game. I'm gonna be honest, but it's still a lot of people. So this game still has hope. Okay? I should play rank. But I know if I lose, I'm gonna get mad. So don't even mind. I mean, don't get me wrong, it definitely does look cool, but Fortnite, if you're listening to this, although they're not, and I know that, but either way, if you listen to this, next battle pass after the one that we're gonna be getting, don't give us some random panda skin that could have been in a battle pass at the beginning of the chapter. Okie dokie. Maybe it was in the surveys in that time. But either way, this skin should be in an item shop. But I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I did underestimate that skin. It actually does look pretty cool. Just that the bamboo stick, I'm not sure about that one. So I can't tell if that's a shotgun or like a minigun type thing. But we're getting a new AR, new locations. Then they expose some banner icons. Dead Mouse is coming to Fortnite probably tonight. Yeah, but it looks cool. Hopefully, there's like nothing too bad. I mean, they could do a lot with the season if they wanted to, but so I can't like the place. Oh wait, common. Like there we go. There's better seasons than the current, but if next season could make it to my top 5, I will say that. Well, actually, one of the seasons that the new boss of Epic Games is in my top 5. And you might be very surprised to hear this, but it's Chapter 5, Season 4. And even then, Miss Immortals was a very good season too. That season's underestimated, my opinion. Because I like Greek gods. I think they're very cool. So, so learning about that topic in class, while also learning, while also getting a season about it, was a very good season. And this is my opinion. Okay, Chapter 2 Season 7, also a really great. I mean, I just kind of hate though, right? For some reason, the community compares it to the other seasons. Okay, Chapter 4 was very good. I'm not gonna lie. I do see people's point on that. But they gotta understand that this isn't their decision. Of course they should be listening to their fans. That one floor below me. I know what to do in that situation. I didn't know if I should fight. Didn't have a shotgun. And now he reveals himself. Where it hit the face. But it is a smart idea, but still, I get that. 13%, not bad.
We're not over 5% full space. Get it. Blood crack, yep. You know him. Really talks when he wants to. Swing, I'll make him talk. As fascinating as it would be to watch an unstoppable force meet an immovable object, I'm pretty these kind of things in the house. Did he do it? Did he murder the Guardian? No. What's more interesting to me is why. It's a demon. Why? I thought I knew him. That's all. Mark never told you he was taking on Machine Head all by his lonesome? Yeah, he told me. Told me it was so funny about that. You're the most powerful man on the planet. Maybe your kid will listen. What, this doesn't happen on Trump? No, it doesn't. Mark's a human teenager. It's what they do. Sure. She's drowning in her own blood. Get her into it now. Something else. Oh, you're his mom. The older I am than when you first arrived. Your brother ages quicker than you. Be gone before he can form a sentence. When Nolan was here, that was fine. He could be raised by his father. But now, everyone he knows here will soon be dead. Generations will pass before he's even an adult. What mother would abandon him to a life like that? I was worried about that for me, too. Nolan changed me. I see life now on a longer scale than most fractions. But to me, your centuries are still just a concept. You and your brother, life you must live. Just keep hoping my dad's okay. He lives. You. Wait, that's my time with Nolan. What's special? He will know. I hope you'll understand why I had. Please. Very soon you'll be all he has, and he will need someone. Who is that? I don't even have the words. This morning, I didn't even know if Nolan was alive. I didn't even know if I wanted him. Lucky. Order. You listen. Pull up the audio file. Give it to the boys in the report. Yes, sir. Sir, when Debbie came to speak with you, she seemed distressed. She's calm, and she's a distressed person. We'll never know what did on her. I know what's going on. You don't stall? No. Vito. On your own. It's the real one. Well done. Perhaps you're the original then. You've been growing you a new body. And now introductions are complete. Show me your work. You're professionals. Except for the timed release mycotoxin sac, the embedded cortical override, and the 8 synaptic transducers. Maybe I'm old-fashioned, but I prefer to be the only person in control of my body. If you hadn't tried, remove all of that, add in this small upgrade of my own design, we can discuss your payment. Let's discuss our payment. We'll do all of that. Civil Defense Agency control collar placates the strongest of wills, a highly restricted technology. It's encrypted. Besides, a little trust goes a long way. Let's go further. Helpless. Alone, yes. Helpless. Now, do what he wants. It needs to be placed on the upper brain stem. Recognize a neural link when I see one. Brain. Forever open. Okay. Met someone. Make room, please. It burns. You lost the point. Realize this procedure doesn't transfer to your body. It creates a copy of your mind. For you, nothing will change. For him, everything will.
You know, I forgot that I was on stream. That is actually pretty weird. I've never done that before. Ugh. Yeah, sorry. I'll just be.
Hello? No, I can do that by me. Come on, I die by someone. Look at me.
The rich part is that shot would have hit him. The shot would have hit him. I'm so confused. No. Didn't get a kill. Please tell me why. My crosshair. You see that now? That's supposed to be where the bullet's going. There, now you decided where. Bro. Why? You're telling me that shot did not hit? Do you get that? Oh. Tips in the gym, huh? Something like a top. Something like a top. Something like a top. Bro even got a restuff. Just thinking of it. Don't have to play like that. Don't play like that. Attack! Da, 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 da. Revenge is key to happiness. You know, I killed this guy like 3 times, but Hi. What? I'm sorry. That was a body shot. How much health did I just have? Because that guy's using a pump. And I don't mean to be like one of those revengeful people. But for some reason, right? I won a round 2. Just to know what could have happened there. Instead of him killing. Back there. I should have prepared you better. I regret emoting on that kid. I'm gonna be honest. If I was thinking, I just emoted. Sorry. Yeah, that's better for me. Wheel. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. He did that to himself. Yeah, I think it. So it's just a losing it. Like, easy. I'm just gonna lose him. I'm in your mind. Yeah. Get over here. Damn this. I'm gonna call him JR. So where else did you guys? Like freaking you. Oh. Okay. One way to do it. I was looking for a rarity challenge, but you guys were not even close to my powers. How pathetic. You guys, I should have trained you better. Now, I'm gonna be honest. If I did not fall off, I probably would have not been dead there. Port Ancient. Oh look, that guy might actually have potential. Don't want to use kicks. Don't know why. You know, this is like one of the only skins they can't use kicks on. You know, now that I think about it, why I even buy this skin? I just want a Nike skin. Probably just did want a Nike skin, but for sure I got those parrot kicks because the skin was wearing the same one. Yeah, see, he is. I would have preferred it in the form of V-Bucks, I'm gonna be honest, but because I don't really even use kicks that much. What's another alien piece? Bug. Is there any other bug skin that I have? You know what I think could be good? You know, I was gonna say invincible, but that's a build for mine. Not really like a bug invasion. Just an invasion, but really a bug. Ooh, this is hard. Okay. Totally be fucking Jordan. You know, I really don't get the skin. I just feel like barely anybody uses it. I can't believe they had Sub-Zero though. The only comment that I have is that how come I can't use this with the thing on, like the mask? Because I would like this skin so much more if I was able. Bug invasion, bug invasion. No. What skin do I have that's bug invasion? I'm just gonna wear Fire Mare, honestly. I feel like it has that bug theme into it. Or that's the take off the There you go. Oh no. Oh no. No way, Sal. Catch me. Jericho! Okay, now that guy has potential if he's not using simple edit. Because he doesn't really seem like one of those people who have simple edit unless he's switching to simple. That guy already used it 3 times in that fight. In that fight alone, 3 times. That's insane, though. How do you use Little Whip 3 times in one fight? Did it not freeze him? It didn't freeze him? It did not freeze him. Do you know what that means? Drop you. Take a view. That guy only gets hurt. Are you still flying, dude? Oh, okay. I did not just see that dude. Nope. I thought I felt bad for you before. And now you're gonna do this to me? Right? You took that personally. It says, don't have a good day, have a great day. Oh wait, I think we're cool. Yeah, that's right. You gotta forfeit. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you suck. I wanna go far away from her. He is a lot better. Listen, I know what I am on first. Okay, I will admit I did do that, but I did say that I kind of regret doing it. So technically, I stopped. He kept on going.
Like that. Hurricane. Atlantean law dictates that his sentence falls to his next of kin. You. Stupid law? Maybe. But Atlantis controls the oceans. They threaten to erase the eastern seaboard if we don't deal with this. You want me to go to war against an entire underwater civilization? Who said anything about war? According to Atlantean custom, the only way to atone for the king's murder is to marry his widow. What? It's an honor. Think about it. I can't marry a fish. Relax. Strictly symbolic. All you have to do is go through the ceremony. Maybe kiss the bride. Now, good luck down there. I'll be listening. He only gets one of those. He's running 18 days on. Mark came to me. I'm looking out for him. He's in back of the job. It's not a job. And he's not your. All those worse. Yeah. Well, not him. He's not like his father. Debbie. Like that's cratering. Someone get the water. Let's try this again.
Phone die. That is gaming. Yeah, all these people be using shotguns. It says sniper only. They supposed to be sniper, not shotgun. Like, why say sniper only when they're giving you a shotgun? I feel like that's so stupid. But I'm gonna call it that. Bye, guys.